Hakeem Olajuwon has been working out with Dwight Howard. The main focus has been the mental aspect of the game and also his footwork. I have said for years, not just on this medium for the 2.5 years that I've appeared on this show, but also since I have been a basketball fan and Dwight Howard has come into the league, he's raw. I mean, let's just be real about it. He's a center because he's big, but he's a raw basketball player.
I assume raw basketball players don't really get that far that early, because he was even rawer before when he went to the finals, beat out LeBron.
Sabermetrics. I call on sabermetrics.
And the thing is, like I said, it's not like he doesn't need help. Yeah, he's kind of hit a plateau. I feel like he needs to.
He has
skill. Well, yeah, look. I mean, do you remember him last season?
Yeah, he was injured.
He sucked last season.
He was injured.
When he wasn't injured, he also sucked.
He was injured a majority of the year. He was. Back injuries, everything.
He was great? I mean, come on, dude.
No, he wasn't great.
I mean, he would have been if it wasn't for the injury.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he would have been much better. Absolutely.
His main problem was this guy named Mike D'Antoni. But, so anyway, of course he's raw, but again, he's got, what, didn't Patrick Ewing work with him in Orlando? I feel like he was his big man coach.
He was an assistant coach, yep.
Yeah,
yep.
Now he's got a different, again, which is what Olajuwon mentioned. They worked on his footwork and the mental side of it. He said he's got the power. There's no question. We know that. Now we got to work on the finesse.
Look at his fucking shoulders. Of course he has the power.
Who was the most finesse center?
Hakeem.
It's awesome. This is gonna be good.
You think so?
This is great. It's great for Dwight Howard. I don't know if he's gonna be great, but this is good for his game. It's definitely gonna get better.
Dwight Howard. Dwight, as Bill Burr likes to say. Dwight.
And actually, I like how Olajuwon said the fact, when you get older players, I think that stay connected to the game.
Yep.
He mentioned how he's so raw, and it's like this. You get this big kid to work with.
Yeah.
He said, I'm like a kid in a candy store. I get to do whatever I want. And he's going to pick up what I give him. This is great.
Here's what Hakeem said. As good as he is right now, he's still very raw. Ding, 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 ding. But he has all the tools, so I'm like a kid in a candy store. There you go. Ding, 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 ding. That's why we give him the fundamentals of these moves. There's a rhythm, and once he sees it, then it's easier to emulate and then incorporate with power. He has the power. Now we're adding finesse to the power. Power. The best big men in the game. They're game changers. That's what he is. That's strong. And he's in the right situation where the coach understands it, he demands it, and Dwight can give it. The center's position is a dying position.
That is true.
I mean, look at the Miami Heat. They won without a center. LeBron and Bosh were playing center. They were switching off. So, I mean, getting back to this, how much can Hakeem really help him?
Hakeem was awesome. I think he can help a lot. Again,
can Dwight listen though? Can he learn from him?
I think he's open-minded enough. If you have a legend,
is he?
I think he is.
Is he open-minded?
For certain people.
He seems like the most closed-minded athlete I've
for certain people. Like
Kobe
if there's
Bryant.
a coach, if there's Kobe, if there's Mike D'Antoni, I think there's certain people that he looks at and goes, then why listen to you? You don't really know what you're talking about. Anybody who plays the center position, and Hakeem Olajuwon comes over, and your head coach is Kevin McHale, and then
it's a lot of talent.
Come over and say, listen, this is what you need to do. You go, I think I'm gonna listen to these guys.
Yeah, you can only hope that he will listen to them. They got Jeremy Lin, they got James Harden, they got Chandler Parsons, they got Dwight Howard. That's a team that is going to get at least the 6, if not the 5.
Yeah,
I would say maybe even the 4. Yeah, somewhere from the 4 to 6 range is what I would say. Why exactly? I understand the reason behind it, but Kobe Bryant started this whole domino effect of working with Hakeem Olajuwon. He's the first one that started it. Years ago. Kobe did. Yeah, he's the first name I ever heard. Unless people did it, it wasn't to public knowledge. So I'm going with Kobe as the pioneer of the Hakeem movement. Why do people, why are they following suit?
Because apparently it worked. Look at Kobe, if he did it early in his career. But you would think, but I don't see shades of Hakeem Olajuwon and Kobe.
No, I think it's more footwork.
Maybe that.
Footwork oriented.
Small things that change that fit your game, which could be another good sign for this being good for Dwight Howard. It doesn't mean he has to become Hakeem Olajuwon. He's never going to be that. It's not going to happen.
No, he will certainly not have the grace of Hakeem Olajuwon.